I won't mention what it is.
Okay.
Tesla had their AI presentation.
Oh.
I'm ready. We got to start working out. We got to make sure we're heavier than them. We can deadlift more than them.
Yeah.
So we could just bop.
My power is to cry at you.
Oh, man.
I shoot water out of my eyes.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Hello. Welcome to the Dark Room Podcast, episode 16.
Just flying through here.
Man. My name is Adam.
And I'm Nick.
Before we get started, as usual, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Add the podcast to your library on Spotify so you can be notified when we upload, usually every Friday. But hey, you never know when we might change that. So just so you know.
And most importantly, flick the bell.
Do it. As we mentioned before, it feels nice. So, try it out.
Yeah. Don't keep missing out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now that that's done and over with, how was your week?
It was good. I got to do something a little different at work this week. Got to edit a video.
Ooh, okay.
Not really. I got to color correct the video.
That's still fun.
Yes, because the video was uploaded with the shoe photos, and it was just like a little off from the photos.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to fix that. So that was fun. Got to spice it up a little.
Very nice.
Yeah, and what else? I went to the movies yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it felt so nice to just sit in the movie theater. Although I'm not gonna lie, it was loud. I was like, this is loud, bro. I didn't remember it being this loud before. Yeah. We watched Free Guy.
Oh.
The Ryan Reynolds movie.
Ooh, I've been wanting to watch that.
It was good. I liked it. Yeah, that's about it. How was your week?
I did nothing special. Next week is my last week of work, officially. Mm-hmm. They want us to continue for a couple extra days. But otherwise, nothing crazy. The big stuff starts at the end of August. And I won't mention what it is.
Okay. Just the big stuff, baby.
Exactly. Yeah, otherwise I don't really have much to say. Nothing really happened. Kind of boring week.
That's okay. We all have them.
Yeah.
A lot of weeks, actually.
Yeah. But on the news side, spicy
Ooh.
stuff.
Well, let's hear it then.
All right. Tesla had their AI presentation.
Oh, yes, I heard about this.
Exactly.
Yes.
I knew it. They are releasing something called Tesla Bot, a humanoid robot. I have the specs here. It's supposed to be about 5'8", so I can take one out easy.
I mean, even I could. So.
They're only 125 pounds. They can deadlift up to 180 pounds. I think I wrote that wrong. I think it's only 150. Fact check that. That's a good bit.
It's a decent amount.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I can deadlift because I've deadlifted once in my life.
Yeah,
I don't. Less than that. So maybe I can't take one.
Well. They can only walk up to 5 miles per hour, which is about 8 kilometers an hour. So you can definitely outrun that. We both can. Yeah, exactly.
I think most people could, though.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Yeah.
And they can carry up to 45 pounds. That's decent, I guess. We don't really have much or too many robots to compare
it with. To base it off of, yeah.
So we don't really know if this is good or bad. I have some funny quotes from Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
He said, quote, "It's designed so that you can run away from it and most likely overpower it."
Most likely.
Most likely. I like that.
Yeah.
God.
If you can't, you don't deserve to have one.
Honestly, yeah. They're designed to be made for dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks. He didn't go into specifics as to what that could be, but you could probably imagine like factory work and that kind of stuff. I would assume, maybe not yet for like, the elderly generation, like going to the store for them or whatever. So I don't think they're ready for that.
Probably not, considering this is the first gen.
Yeah. Like factory work is a good spot to start with.
Yeah.
Because, you're just one task, just do it, and it could be surrounded by other robots too, right? They could have their own designated area. If something goes haywire in that area, then, the humans aren't going to be affected, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It's going to be running the full self-driving computer that's in the Tesla cars right now, which they also gave updates on that. I'm going to go through that. And it's got the cameras like from the cars as well. So you already know it's going to run pretty well.
Right. Well, run pretty well, but not run pretty well.
Run. That's about it for like what they revealed. We can put some pictures up. Again, sorry people on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
Come here.
Yes.
To the YouTube.
Or just look it up while you listen.
Yeah, you can look it up too. Just Tesla bot. Easy. What else? They said it could come out later next year. Highly doubt this.
Yeah.
Seeing as Cybertruck was supposed to come out, I believe, this year. And it is not.
No. Yeah, that's pretty soon.
Yeah. I'm ready for like 5 years from now, total iRobot.
There's no way my luck is that bad. Oh, hell no.
You are experiencing a car accident.
The hell I am!
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like that's the first thing I thought when I saw it pop up on Instagram. I was like, there's definitely a movie about this.
Yeah.
Maybe several.
Yeah.
Not maybe. Definitely several.
Yeah.
So let's just hope it all goes well. And we don't have any iRobot situation. Or just the good parts of iRobot, I guess.
Yeah. Just the good parts.
Not the crazy ones.
Yeah. We don't need that.
No.
We also don't need Terminator.
No.
And there was also a video game. It was Chicago something. Whatever. I'll look it up.
Yes.
You created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient with no free will of their own. But something changed. And we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new, intelligent species. And the time has come for you to accept who we really are.
Yeah, so I'm ready. We got to start working out. We got to make sure we're heavier than them. We can deadlift more than them.
Yeah.
So we could just bop.
Or robot comes at me, tries to hit me, dodge. I say, yo, I can deadlift more than you. Robot goes, no way, bro. And then we have a deadlift competition.
Oh.
And then I beat him, and then he leaves.
Oh.
He just malfunctions.
Like they can't compute that you just did better.
Yeah, it's like in have you seen Austin Powers?
Yes.
When oh my god, what are the robots called? The girls that are like all like sexualized and trying to make the moves, and then Austin just starts like,
yeah,
the fembots. That's what it is. And he just like his mojo, his sexiness, I don't know what the heck it is, just like makes them just fry.
Yeah.
So it'll be that.
Yeah.
Be like, oh my god, his muscles are too.
Yeah. There you go. You see, we've got the plan for the robot takeover that is coming for us.
We solved it. You heard it here first.
Yeah. there you go. I also wanted to go over some of like the other full self-driving stuff in the cars because they showed a really nice demo of it. I believe it was a Tesla Model 3 that they were showing driving, and so I don't have any pictures for you to see, but the way it was like displaying the info and its surroundings like live on the main display was really good. Like it was super detailed. It knew exactly what like a solid yellow line was and what like the different lines are. It could see all the lights. It was putting proper boxes around the cars, so it knew where everything was. And the driver only had his hand like just loosely gripping the bottom of the wheel, and like otherwise he didn't put any other inputs in, like no gas, well, accelerator, sorry, and the brake didn't touch it. Steering wheel didn't even touch it. So that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
It was driving around, I believe it was LA, that it was just driving around a couple streets, and it was doing really well.
Oh man, I don't know how I would like feel doing that. Just having the car completely drive itself. Like you just have to hold on and pay attention in case.
I mean,
like that would definitely take some getting used to.
For sure. I mean, like we're heading to just car, no steering wheel, no pedals. You just get in, you sit down, and you go. Like that's it. You just put in where you want to go, and that's it. Like we're getting so close to that.
Yeah. You know, Cars?
Yes.
It's just gonna be Cars, like the movie Cars.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 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 no.
You're gonna have freaking faces. They're gonna be talking.
That'd
and
be
then
nice.
We just hop in, and then where are you trying to go today, bro? You know, take me to get pizza.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Hey, that'd be pretty sick, actually.
It'd be freaking dope.
The cars with like their faces, that'd be cool. I did have a thing. Well, I don't want to get into my other topic. I had another topic to do with like AI. But maybe later. That might even be a tomorrow or like not tomorrow, a next week.
Right.
Episode.
Okay.
They also went over how they train the full self-driving AI. They've been able to create extremely realistic simulations, and if you could see it, oh my god, like the way it looks in the simulation to like what it looks like in real life, they've almost matched it exactly. Like even in nighttime conditions, it's amazing. You know, like in a simulation, like it could just be full darkness,
right?
And it looks crisp and HD. Like, but in real life, it doesn't work like that.
Right.
Like, there's sensor noise and all this, and stuff blows out, especially at night. And the way they've been able to match like what they can actually get from the car's cameras in real life is amazing. Which is really good. You want that in the simulation. You want it to be as realistic as possible, so the AI can train as close to real life as possible. It's so cool. I'm gonna show some video of it right now.
Training montage.
I need like the soundtrack of what is it?
Like Rocky.
Yeah.
Wait. Don't copyright us.
Yeah, can we sing that even?
I don't know how that works. I don't know to what extent.
I don't think we can even sing it. You know what we're talking about.
Just jam to it with me.
Hell yeah.
Telekinetically.
Oh man, sounds so good.
Telepathically. Sorry, wrong one.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Come on, I should know this. I love superheroes.
Yeah.
I'm a failure.
It's okay. It's okay. Trust me.
Ooh.
Otherwise, I think that's about it for the Tesla AI live stream.
Yeah, man, that's cool. That's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Where that goes. Oh my god, I actually made a little tear come out.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, bro. I could never do that. Anytime I've tried to do that, it doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
You get the cameras on me though. Apparently it does.
You can put on a
I'm
full
just going to be an
performance.
actor.
Ooh, dang.
A superhero. I'll play a superhero.
That gets emotional?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, my power is to cry at you.
Oh,
I
man.
shoot water out of my eyes.
Yeah.
The sadder I get, the more powerful I get. I'm coming for you, Hulk.
Oh, man.
Ooh. Jesus. I am something special.
Uh-huh.
Totally in a good way. That's exactly how I mean
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
One thing I was going to bring up
Mm-hmm.
is a new Photoshop update.
Ooh.
I haven't actually updated. I was just reading about it. Doesn't sound too crazy. The sky replacement is updated. Some bug fixes.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you can now use the healing brush and magic wand on the iPad version.
I saw this.
Which is nice. It's nice that they're actually making some more
Yes.
steps towards making the iPad Photoshop
It's just
good.
too bad it's taking, like...
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The sky replacement, I know they put a lot more skies in, and also you now have the ability to import up to 5,000 skies at once.
Whoa!
That's a lot. And there's now a get more skies option, which
Ooh. I haven't checked
will
that
take
out
you
yet.
to Adobe's Discover site, where you can download groups of professional high-quality sky presets.
Ooh.
Night scenes, fireworks, plenty of sunsets that are just a click away.
I didn't even think about fireworks.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's pretty cool.
That is sick.
Because the selection they have right now, before the update, is not huge. I mean, you can still import your own,
Yeah.
which in most cases you'd probably want to do.
Yeah. I mean, they were
Unless-
decent.
Yeah.
They were
It's
pretty
just not a
decent.
huge selection as
Yeah.
all. So if you're doing it a lot, then you need to import,
For sure.
unless you want to just use the same one over and over and over. But
That doesn't look
that's
good.
boring. Stupid.
Yeah.
Don't do that. What else? Honestly, I think that was pretty much it with that. But I would like to see some of these skies look pretty nice. Which I'll put.
Whoa.
We can put that up on the
Hell yeah.
screen.
Oh my goodness.
But like, yeah, a whole storms pack,
Mm-hmm.
night skies. Like, it's nice that they're bringing this in.
Mm-hmm. Dang, dude. Can't wait to explore the skies.
That's yeah. Yes.
Oh god.
Come with us. Come explore the skies. Come take a ride in our magical magical
Are we
Subaru.
Are we gonna get copyrighted
No.
for that too? No. Oh, because you changed the lyrics. I see.
Is that how does the words go? Is that actually?
I don't know.
I was just making my own thing,
Oh, okay.
but I was gonna say the magical.
It sounded like a real song.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Magical Subaru. Come take a ride in the magical Subaru.
We'll know if it was a real song if we just get copyrighted
Yeah.
instantly.
We just post it and it's like, boom, you've
Yeah.
been copyrighted.
Yeah.
They come to your door and just,
Oh my god.
sorry to all those listening if I just broke your eardrums.
Yeah.
I am terribly sorry. And I still love you. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Oh my goodness. All right. I'll take the next topic.
Go for it.
It's just a super quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Unbox Therapy. You know their channel.
Yes, I haven't watched them in a while, though.
Yeah. They have recently switched all of their cameras to the Sony Alpha 1.
Oh.
And the video they released announcing that was in full 8K and it was beautiful. Highly recommend to watch that video.
How long is the video?
It's not too long. It's like 8 minutes maybe. Because they have
In
like
8K.
in 8K. Yeah.
How much space is that taking up?
I bet it's a lot.
Way too much.
Yeah. But geez, that camera is crisp.
Mhm.
Woo. And the full lenses, G Master,
Uh-huh.
their whole kit, probably like 20 grand, 30. Because it's not just the Unbox Therapy set. They also switched over their podcast, Lou Later, to the Sony Alpha one. So that's like 5-6 camera bodies, 6 lenses.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That is indeed. Speaking of the Sony Alpha 1,
Ooh.
I was actually reading that the EOS R3 is going to be challenging one of Sony's best features. It's another rumor, so again, we don't know for sure, but it's going to have reduced viewfinder lag and perhaps more importantly, no viewfinder blackout. So no
right
shutter blackout while you're shooting.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for what we shoot, that's not, well, cars would be useful.
Yeah.
Well, I shoot, not super necessary, but like it says here, sports, wildlife photographers, or any fast action.
Yeah.
That's going to be very helpful. And that was one of the headline features in the original Sony A9. I don't actually know what it's like in the A1 because this article doesn't say it. But it's titled, it's going to be challenging one of Sony's best features. So I'm curious what the Alpha 1, how the Alpha 1 does with that.
I think it's good because when I was watching that Unbox Therapy video, I, of course, went to Sony's website to check out how much they all cost. And I think I even saw that feature on the A7R4.
Shoot, maybe.
So
Canon's just behind then in that case.
Basically.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Listen, as long as they're innovating and giving us stuff, I'm all for it. As long as we get it eventually.
You know what I don't hear? I don't hear that Nikon is doing this.
Oh boy.
Back at it again. Even though apparently there was that whole 120 frames per second thing, which I haven't heard from anyone else.
Oh no.
But are we going to give them credit for that? Once we see it, maybe.
Well, yeah. You got to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't exist, Nikon.
Sorry.
Yeah. There we go. How much time do we have?
We got 8 minutes.
I don't know if that's enough time to get into my other thing. Maybe I'll save that for next week.
Okay. I got one other small thing. If you got nothing else you want to bring up.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
There is now a fan being made for the R5.
Oh, wait. Did you say this already?
I know I was talking about some modification you could make.
Yeah.
Now it's, I think it was about $400. Now there's some fan that's being made for $165 that attaches to the back.
Ooh.
This is what it looks like.
Wow.
Doesn't look like it's by Canon.
No.
And it's kind of just adding more weight to the camera.
Yes.
So and taking up like space that you could be using if
takes up the screen, no?
Yeah. That's what? I'm confused by this, to be honest. Because it's showing the screen is out in some of them, but then it's just not
I guess you could use it like that.
I don't know. So, yeah. Because in this case, what it's showing is is it covering the screen and then they have that's a pack to power it on top. But if you have to plug that in, obviously we need pictures, and it's sitting on top of your camera on the hot shoe, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Because if you're shooting video too, what if you want to like put a handle on the top of your camera or a mic?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it makes that much sense, but maybe in some situations that could be helpful. But at that point, I think it would almost make more sense to do the $400 modification that's not actually affecting.
Yeah.
It's not adding anything onto the camera, adding more weight, taking away other possibilities of things you can add onto your camera you may need. So
yeah, like the best way it would work is having the screen flipped out and having it on the back.
Yeah.
so it's as close
That would make the
as
most
possible. Because putting it on the screen is just stupid.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because you're not filming video looking through the freaking viewfinder like this. Like,
Yeah.
that's.
But I mean, like they had the external monitor hooked up, which makes sense. But like,
But I couldn't tell if that's what that was. It looked like it, but then you look at it and it looks almost like it's just like a power pack or something. If you like actually zoom it, if you zoom in on it, it doesn't look like there's an actual screen.
oh wait, what the hell? Yeah, that's definitely a power pack.
Yeah. And then that's what I'm saying. Like, if you need that to power this,
Yeah. Oh,
and then it's taking
wait.
up your hot shoe,
Yeah.
so you can't put a mic.
Oh,
you
that's
can't put a
really dumb.
handle, unless it's just like you power it. If it runs out of battery, you can plug it into that and attach it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That is so weird.
But that's so stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
So
New verdict.
maybe
It
don't. Yeah.
doesn't work.
Maybe don't get that.
Don't do it.
Just don't film too long in 8K or 4K high quality.
Yeah.
One option.
Yeah.
Your other option, the $400 modification.
Mm-hmm.
Wait until Canon releases their more video-based R5,
Mm-hmm.
or
Wait for the
that's
R3.
about it, or that. Yeah. There we go. There you go. There's 4 options. I just said there's 4. There's 4 options for you.
There you
I
go.
can count. I swear. Not very well.
But you can sometimes. It's okay. I'm the same.
There's a reason I went to school for photography and not
Uh-huh.
something math-based.
Yeah. It works out.
This message was approved by Nick.
Yep. We need like a banner. Just like
And like a little ding.
there you go. Shoot, I was gonna say something. It totally slipped my mind now.
Yeah, sorry, I get a little off topic sometimes. You know, I just take this to crazy places.
Oh, it was about Peter McKinnon.
Ah.
I was gonna say, watch him release his R3 video this week after we record this, and he's gonna say the exact same stuff.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
If it happens again. Peter, man, just come on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You get to talk about it with us before you know about it. I don't know.
I don't know. Do we have advanced info on Peter McKinnon? It's quite possible.
Because obviously, like we said last week, we're so close, so tight with Canon. We got
So-
that insider information.
Yeah. Insider. Yeah. We're
Yeah.
professionals here. Come on now.
Yeah,
All right. I think we're done.
I think we are.
Sweet. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment if you would like. And most importantly, click that bell.
Tell us how you would deal with the Tesla bots.
That one, definitely.
I like that.
Definitely go ahead and do that.
Hell yeah. All right. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Bye.